Hey, my name is Tim and welcome to my blog, Building Thriving Teams. When I was really young, I was into this movie called The Kid with the 200 IQ. It starred Gary Coleman, and for those of you who don't know who he is, he was a really famous child actor who was in a show called Different Strokes. He was like one of my favorites. But in this movie, he was, with the 200 IQ, he was like the smartest person. And, he was able to solve all these problems and, get into some antics as well, but always working his way out of it. And as a kid, I just loved this idea of being, so smart. And I've always been fascinated with intelligence, or this idea of IQ. Just a few years ago, my wife, who's a psychologist, was conducting IQ tests as part of a project that she was doing in a university setting. And she thought it'd be fun to conduct an IQ test on me. And I was pumped because I wanted to see how close I would get to that 200 IQ. Well, I didn't really get that close. I didn't do too bad, but I still was quite a bit away from a 200 IQ, but it was fun nonetheless. Yeah, see, this idea of intelligence is really, really fascinating, and not just for individuals, but especially in the context of organizations. Now, if you've been leading or managing in an organization for some time, this idea of organizational intelligence may be a little bit familiar to you. And it may be a little bit repudiated as well. In the area of leadership, management, or organizational studies, organizational intelligence is relatively new, and it's still, in my opinion, a little underdeveloped and a little undervalued. See, back in 2003, the principal founder of this idea, Carl Albrecht, defined organizational intelligence as this. He said it's an organization's capacity to mobilize all of its brain power, and then to focus that brain power on achieving a mission. So what's all this brain power that he's referring to? Well, it's going to be different depending on the type of organization you're in. For some, it could be aggregated environmental data. It could be collective market knowledge. It could be strategic systems or stakeholder relationships, or even dynamic factors just such as leadership. Now, there's a lot of jargon in there, I know, but maybe to help us understand this idea of organizational intelligence a little more, I want to go back to just talking about individual intelligence. See, our intelligence is our ability to problem solve. It's our ability to perceive the relationship between different things and to retrieve and store data. See, it's no different, really, in an organization, except for, as Albrecht put it, it's for the purpose of achieving a mission. See, for an organization, whatever that mission is may be different, but one thing holds true. See, studies have shown that one of the biggest influencers on an organization's intelligence is the culture of that organization. We've found that the more hierarchical or top-down an organization is, the lower its intelligence is. And conversely, the more bottom-up an organization is, the higher their intelligence tends to be. You see, when all the members of an organization, or all levels of an organization, feel encouraged, feel empowered, and feel equipped to be able to participate, to be able to create and process information and knowledge for the purpose of a mission, the organization's ability to learn and to adapt and to perform just skyrockets. So how would you rate your organizational intelligence? And how are you measuring? How are you supporting the people and the processes that support the product, the service, or the mission of your organization? And are you equipping and investing in your team to be able to contribute both physically and intellectually to the growth of your organization? See, organizational intelligence is so important, and culture is one of the biggest influencers on your organizational intelligence. So I want you to think about that. Think about the culture in your organization right now. Are you supporting and investing in your team and in the different sources of brain power that are going to help you be more adaptable and help you perform at the highest level? Hey, I hope that was helpful for you and gave you some stuff to think about for your organization. You can find me at TimBartlett.me, and you can subscribe to this blog. Please do, and you'll get these blog posts in your inbox every week automatically. And also, it's my passion to help organizations really build a thriving culture. So if you're interested in getting some coaching or consulting for you as an individual or for your organization, please reach out to me. I would love to help you. You can also find me on Facebook, so like my page there, and we'll see you next time.